When we're hungry, there's only one thing on our minds. But what if we thought about food in a different way and considered it within the context of everything else? Because all things have a story, right? Even the food on our plate. So what is this? How did it get here? Why? The world's 7th most popular ingredient, and the only staple food that's a fruit, is the plantain. Discovered over 2,500 years ago in the humid tropics of Southeast Asia, the plantain was brought to India for cultivation. Today, India remains the global leader in plantain production, growing 20% of the world's supply. With its long history in India, plantains have become embedded in the lifestyle, which is why our journey starts here.
When you eat the food, you eat with fingers. You feel the texture, you have some connection with food and your mind. So it helps you enjoy the food better. When people come in, these items are already on the leaf. So when they come, they have something to munch on and something to taste. It is sour, it is spicy, and it is salty. And all these tastes will kind of wake up your senses.
Well, Raji, thank you for inviting me into your home to have Vishu Sadhya with you. So we're eating on a banana leaf. And why is that? Why do the Kerala people use banana leaves for these meals?
Banana leaves are used when we have special occasion like a birthday celebration, engagements, marriage. This is the cheapest way and this is the hygienic way. When you have all these items to be plated, you need a large container. Since it is grown in your own backyard, so much is available, it is cheaper. The surface has a little wax-like material. So it is waterproof, doesn't leak, it will help hold the liquidy dishes. Especially when you place hot food, this wax-like material melts and it has a special aroma. And then the food absorbs these polyphenols, and that is an antioxidant. It enhances the aroma of the food and the taste of the food.
Since fruit leaves almost no archaeological trace, how the first plantain ended up in Africa is a murky history. Some scholars believe its entry could be the first occurrence of trade between Asia and Africa.
Welcome here. This is La Savannah. It's an Africa restaurant in Harlem, 116th Street. 116 in Harlem, they call it African place. African community has been here over 50 years.
What are we cooking today?
Yeah, we're making this is a plantain futu. Futu is a staple food in Ivory Coast. And there's very different type of futu, but the one we do here is a banana. This is the first step of futu from yellow plantain. Cut it, and then we remove this hard part here. Once it's all peeled and cooked, we're gonna boil this, make it softer. After boiling here, we mash it up. We blended it, and when it becomes liquefied here, we're gonna add the futu flour. In Africa, there's a dry season and a rain season. So in the rain season, they have this futu flour as a food reserve. It's coming from natural plantain also. They dry it up and they pound it, nothing added there. It's just plantain flour. This is the final part of making futu. We mix up together by hand, manually. So right now, it's hard, but you could taste.
Whoa.
So it didn't lose its taste. So it just have a natural taste of the plantain, and they're really delicious.
It's super delicious. So now that we have a better idea of its past, our story pauses here, in the present. Here at Mama Sushi in Hamilton Heights, Latin flavors fuse with Japanese sushi. Clearly, the story of the plantain hasn't ended. But I'm full, so we'll have to wait and see what happens next.